You're listening to alltalkradio.net, Las Vegas, Nevada.
The following program may contain language of an adult nature. Listener discretion is advised.
Views and opinions expressed on the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of alltalkradio.net.
You're looking for the knight in shining armor, the one that you adore, and someone who will love you. You done with your dreams to face reality, because love comes in many mysteries. You're looking for love in wrong places. Every love you find, you can't seem to embrace it. You need to take your time and learn about your partner. You're taking the leap, but then he hurts you. Now's the time to make a change. Adoring his looks, but you really need to conversate. Talk about your dislikes, about what you like, and about what he likes. That's right. You gotta expect a lot of kisses. You never really know what you could be his next princess. Yeah, take your time.
Welcome to I Hate 'Em But I Date 'Em with Lauren Jenifer Gates. Guess who's here with us? It's Lauren.
And you, George.
Yeah.
George, you had such a great idea. I always forget to do this. Last week, Chris called in. I hope he calls in again because he was talking about sucking toes, which is always my favorite thing to talk about. And
I think you really enjoy your toes being sucked.
No.
You don't like it?
I love it.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Okay, my hair's a wreck today because I'm going to tell bedtime stories.
Right.
I always give credit where credit's due. I always have a lot of ideas that are pretty cool and people steal them and they never give credit where credit's due.
Right.
I'm going to give credit where credit's due. You are very, very smart. You
Wow.
came up with...
Thanks.
Engineers, remember what I said about engineers,
Yeah.
okay? They turn me on because they're brainiacs. You are very smart because you came up with a great idea called what?
Bedtime, erotic bedtime stories.
Erotic bedtime stories. Now,
Yeah.
I couldn't have been happier because I love erotic stories.
Well, see, and now you get to read some, and I'm going to move your mic just a little bit closer to you.
To my mouth?
Yeah, there you go.
Well, okay, my hair's a mess today because I'm supposed to be looking like I just got out of bed, which I basically did because it's been a
You came
been
in
a
at the
fun
last
week.
second. Now, last week, you came in.
It was
and
because
enough
your
time-
birthday, though.
Enough time to get dressed, hiding down underneath.
Right, and this week I
Now,
have
today, you
my
had 2
robe on.
minutes on.
This is what Hugh Hefner would probably wear, right? The silk robe.
I'd imagine so,
This
yes.
is from Victoria's Secret. Shout out to Victoria's Secret, even though La Perla is my favorite, and those are the $700 underwear. Okay, I can't get my hair right, and this is just really
Driving
bad.
you nuts?
Look, well, you know what? I didn't have time to do my hair today. I usually go to my hairdressers. I forgot to mention Darnell last week. He's one of the best hairdressers. I'm so sorry, Darnell.
Well, mention him twice, one more time. Make up for last week.
Darnell.
See, there you go.
My friend Lorraine.
Can you tell them where to
Lily.
go, or are you allowed to say that, or you just want to give them a shout out?
No, I would like to. It's like, he's going to kill me. The address is, it's 9,000 something, West
See,
Sahara.
Well, at least
that's good
9,000.
enough.
Give it an idea. Right.
9,000 something, West
Right, yeah,
Sahara.
there you go.
Amazing. What the hell is it? Is it 9035?
Do you have like cross streets, maybe?
Something like that. Sahara and Fort Apache.
There you go. Look
Okay.
around in that area.
Lorraine, bomb hairdresser. She's at the Body Shop.
Okay.
That's a good shout out right there, Lorraine. Awesome. I told you she does like with the straight thing with the flip really good. And Art and Lily at Fantastic Sam's at Fort Apache and Sahara.
That's
Lorraine is at
fantastic.
Charleston and Fort Apache. Yep.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And who's the other one? Julia.
What, do you have a
the one
fleet of
from
these
last
people?
week. What?
Do you have a fleet of these people?
Well, Lorraine's my girl. The only reason why I haven't gone to her in a while is because she doesn't take credit cards.
Right.
I need to put everything on my credit card because I never have cash. And I can't believe
Well, you know,
my-
I thought about this. I never do this either. I should give a shout out for my hairdresser.
Go for
I
it.
probably should.
Go for
okay?
it.
Okay, I'd like to give shout out to Supercuts and Stress.
You know what? That was cute. So, George,
Yes.
let's tell the audience how they can see us.
Okay.
Well, see me.
See
if
you.
They can't see you. You tell
Yeah.
them.
How can they see us? All they
Yes.
need to do is go to the All Talk Radio page, alltalkradio.net.
Net.
Jump right on there. We actually have a live feed up there. We tabcast through the Ustream.
So you click the Ustream for people like me that are computer literate.
Okay, click on that
Illiterate.
Ustream.
Illiterate.
Illiterate. And
Not
you,
literate.
You'll actually get us and be able to watch and at least be able to see Lauren and hear my booming voice.
Booming voice. I love it. So, yes, today we're on alltalkradio.net. As George said, just click on Ustream to watch live. How many listeners do we have? How many viewers or fans?
see.
Do you know how many or no?
I don't know.
Well, we probably have a lot. Well, I can tell you one thing. We have a couple more fans as of recently.
A couple
we have,
new ones?
Yeah, two
Cool.
new, very special fans that promote me a lot.
Well, good. That's what we need, right?
Yes, yes.
That's what it's all about.
And you know that Fabergé organic shampoo commercial,
I think
like
I'm talking about the
I told
egg.
2 friends and they told,
Told
2
two
friends,
friends, right.
and so on,
And so on,
So
right.
we have not only 2 new fans that are just like, woo,
And I'm sure that
rock
if
and
they're
rolling.
promoting you, that's perfect. That's
Yes.
that's what you need.
They are promoting me.
Great. I love it. Thanks, fans.
Whether it's negative or positive, it's all
It's all promotion,
That's
no matter
right.
what.
So we have 2 new fans and they're friends too. And so we have East Coast fans and West Coast fans. So let's see, erotic stories. Okay, I found one today. You know, like
Very erotic?
sometimes I actually prepare for my show, right? Well, I thought this was pretty hot, and I'd like to show.
Would you? Let
I'd
me
like
ask you
to
a question
show-
before you start. Were you like reading these and getting all worked up? And
Of
did you
course.
masturbate before you came in?
Well, this is really for the man, and I thought this is cute. Like,
Okay.
I'm going to tell some stories of my own, and I want to hear one from you too.
an original story I'd have to make up.
No.
I was going to say because I've got
I don't
no
want-
imagination.
Are you kidding me?
I guess I'll-
have stories that'll blow your
Okay,
mind.
I'll try.
I'm gonna tell some stories today because I always say I'm gonna do something and then we never get
Never
to
do it because you're always distracting me.
I'm distracted. Well, you know what? I've been designing my house. I have wood samples for hardwood floors, and this is what I've been doing lately. Do you like these?
I love them.
My roommate and I, we go to open houses all the time, and we.
That's kind of funny because you're
Try
just
to-
talking about distracting, talking
Yeah,
about this, and you
I'm
brought out the
distracted.
hardwood.
I picked this one. I really like this one actually.
Actually, that's cool looking.
And we get ideas from
Is
all
that
the
like a
different.
marble
You
look
know, I
to
do
it, or-
interior design, right? As
Yeah.
well, interior decorating. I help people shop for. By the way, let me promote this. I help people shop for anything: furniture, paints. I went to school for interior design, but I
Right.
like decorating. I like using other people's money to shop and make their places nice. People
Who
that don't
doesn't,
have,
right?
Who doesn't, right? If you have money and you don't have time, you hire me to go shopping for you. And you can just call me at 702-982-8688 for interior decorating or my Tiny Tucker business or this radio show.
I was going to say because if not, you may get somebody saying, "Hey, can you go to the store and grab me some chips and some?"
Yes, I'm a personal shopper. So do you like this do or what? This is
Oh, I
like
it.
cray
It's-
cray do.
You know what? It's got that.
Here.
It's got that. We just had rough, hard, good sex look.
Oh, well, I wish we did. It wouldn't look like that. It would look more like this.
Yeah, I'd make sure the back was like rubbed in. Look
I'd be
like it looked like you had a balloon with static on the back.
Oh, yes. So, George, you excited we have new fans?
Yes, I
New
am.
Listeners?
Always
Yeah?
love new listeners.
Always love new listeners.
I know. How can you
listen.
read?
Okay, hold on. Okay. I want to read to you what I have learned today. And I thought this was pretty hot. Not that I
Okay.
haven't done something like this, and we'll talk about it. But it's called Men's All-Time... Keep smoking, George.
I'm trying.
That's a good ad for cigarettes, right?
Yeah, I know.
Ban cigarettes. Cigarettes. Steroids, whatever you guys are taking. All right, not you, George. If it came... Okay, wait. Men's all-time favorite position. Now, it doesn't mean sexual position. It means this. I want to show this, but
Like
what sucks is I
cuddling or-
can't see. You have to tell me if... I can't see in the monitor if you could see it.
Yeah, you can kind of see it. Yeah,
Wait.
it's fine.
Is that better?
Yep, you can see it.
Now, see how the woman is...
We can't
doing
hear
all
you
the
though, so you
work?
want to back off a
See
little.
how the woman is doing all the work? Sorry, George.
Yeah.
I'm so...
That's okay.
I like last week, you know what you
Mm-hmm.
said? You said, I'm going to get you, what is it?
Clip-on mic.
Yes, good idea, because I keep forgetting. Listen, I'm new at this. I'm green, as they call it. Okay, but I love this one. I picked this one because I thought it was pretty special, because instead of always telling the man how to take care of the woman, I personally have never had a bad lover. And that's, I know, shocking. A lot of girls, I hear a lot of stories. I've never had it. And I'm pretty
But you know,
picky. I'm not, easy to please, so to
but a
speak.
lot of it has to do with you being a good lover yourself.
I agree, George.
Yeah.
I wasn't always.
Right.
I wasn't. What happened to me was, on the East Coast, there's a lot of Italians, Okay?
I don't know any Italians.
You're
I
Italian,
am.
silly. No, there's a lot of Italians that I dated. But some Italians on the East Coast and younger,
Right.
they're more about, okay, this is going to be really bad, but bleep, they're more about fucking.
Right.
And then I met a guy.
You're supposed to bleep it when you're saying.
Watch, go. Fucking.
Bleep. Still a little late, huh?
And they were more, so when I
Right.
met this guy, Matthew, as I talked about him many times
Before, yes.
from Boston,
Mhm.
I have no idea if he watches the show, he taught me how to make love. And I was already, a little bit older.
So you
and
were-
I was like embarrassed. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, what's going
You
on?
were
It
just
was
used to the
7 hours of foreplay.
wham bam, see you later, ma'am, sort of thing.
No.
No?
Never wham bam. See, I've never had that kind of sex. Honest,
Okay.
I've had chemistry like
Wham bam,
like
go to sleep.
yeah. I've never had the wham like using type
Mm-hmm.
of sex. I've had the rough sex or whatever. Why am I telling all this stuff? Anyway,
Because you got a show.
what I mean exactly. What I mean is there's fucking and there's making love, and usually I
Oh, yeah,
like to
there is.
incorporate
Totally
the two.
different.
Look, I like to
Yeah.
incorporate the two. I like to start off slow
So if they
and
come up to you and
take
said,
your time.
so if they come up to you and said, I would love to fuck you, that's combining the two.
I get that all the time.
Oh, I see.
Lately, I'll tell you, the older I get, this is
Mm-hmm.
really weird. The older I get, and most women as they get older, they get insecure. The older I get, but then again, it's not a compliment. Men just want to fuck me. I was gonna say, you know what I said to my internet guy that does all my
Yeah.
social media? I said, you know what? I said, lately, not lately, I'm talking about in a long time, like they used to want to marry me when I was younger, of course.
Right.
Now they just want to fuck me. And I go, you know what? I could fuck myself. I don't need to, all these guys to fuck me. All right, let me get to the good part. So
Yes.
men, get in your jammies. Oh, they probably have already.
I think they're already masturbating. What are you talking about?
Yet?
No, probably.
Already?
Well, yeah, guys.
See me,
just-
yeah, exactly.
I mean,
yeah.
guys watch cartoons and masturbate.
Pull down your zipper. Take out your ding-a-ling. I mean, your cock.
I'm
You
going
have
to
to
say
say
ding-a-ling.
You have
What
to
the-
say it very like say.
I mean, right there, you just, anybody that was hard just
Because I
went
like to
right
degrade
down.
men. I just got the funniest shit. Okay, one time I took an Ambien. You know how my
I
friend
remember you hearing about
Kai
the
and I,
Ambien.
yeah, I took
yeah.
an Ambien and I was having sex with this guy one time and he said you were great and all sensual and then all of a sudden it hit you and you were like a wet rag. I said, did you enjoy it? Some people like that.
Yeah.
Like a wet rag. It's like, get me. Okay. Men's all-time favorite position.
Mm-hmm.
If it came down to a matter of voting, this position would probably win. Now, you tell me, George, is
Okay.
this true? The man, I should have brought my glasses again. The man lies back and enters a fully receptive mode.
Well, already that sounds corny, but okay.
It does.
The receptive.
See,
I
we've
mean,
talked about this and how I would write the book.
Right.
Okay, 50 Shades of Grey, I could have written that and then some.
See, they try to get too technical.
And
it
I'll
just
tell
doesn't do
you,
it for you.
yeah. Well, the picture, like, thinking about this is pretty hot, though.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It's pretty hot.
Because you're looking at the picture.
When I read the rest, because
Okay.
I'm looking at the picture,
All right.
and I am visual too, just like
All right.
men. That's right. You bend over him, ideally from below, and give him oral sex from above. Though it does little for your comfort, the total comfort on his part does help him relax and focus on the pleasure you're giving him.
Mm-hmm.
The position is best for a long, leisurely Sunday blowjob.
Why does that have to be Sunday?
Hey, it's bedtime story. It could be any day.
Yeah.
It's a bedtime
Yeah.
story. I hope you guys are laying down. And, remember the bottle last week?
In the receptive position.
By the way, last week's show got a lot
I've
of
actually
comments.
heard a lot of people talk about last week's show.
Last week's show got a lot of comments in all types of places.
Yeah.
Okay? I think people really like that show. Coke is getting their ratings up now.
Yeah, give a lot of people a smile.
Look at that. I'm like,
I know, what the hell's that?
okay, so let's see. This position is best for a leisurely. It's good for any time,
Right.
which is what I would have written, or
Right.
bedtime for bedtime.
Bedtime.
You can take your time, reach up and easily play with his nipples, caress his legs and thighs, and generally have enough freedom of movement so that the only limits are those of your imagination. Oof. I'll show you the next page. Wait a minute. Where did the good part go that I just... Wait a minute. That's not... Wait, I skipped a whole thing.
I think the peaches are stuck together. You
I
must have been
just-
having fun before you got here.
I just skipped a whole page of what I... Look, I folded what I wanted to read today because I did my research, Okay. And then I'll tell you about a story of something I did to a guy, which I know my fans are going to be like, but they're shocked about everything. I don't know, whatever. Okay, start with a vibrator about 4 inches long and 3/4 of an inch in diameter.
They measured this damn thing? What do you say? Wait a minute. Okay.
Who
We got to go to
wrote
the sex
this?
shop. We got to get one in.
I'd be like, get a 9-incher and
Yeah.
2 inches wide. For
Get-
some of people
get
that
one
I
that's
don't
so
like, I'd
damn
be
long.
sticking it up their butt.
Yeah, get one so damn long that I put it in.
I'll
We
stick
can,
it up their butt in other ways.
when we're French kissing, it'll go in his mouth too.
Exactly. All right, I'm just going to tell you. I one time had a guy, because it's more interesting than this, but I'm going to read this too.
Right.
Bedtime stories. I one time had a guy, I wanted to experiment,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not going to mention names, but I knew when I rented a gay, remember I told you I was curious about gay guys at one time? I was just curious what it looked like in a video, and
No,
I
I
rented
don't
it.
think you've ever mentioned of anything about gay people that you were interested in bisexualness or anything like that ever on this show. At least not that I can remember.
I feel like this camera is not here. The microphone, we're just talking. This is great, because you're right. I would say that like, real, yeah. Oh, okay, really? All right, you're being sarcastic? Okay. Well, I one time rented a video, and it was 2 tall, thin, blonde guys, which
Okay.
is my type. And they were really cute, in shape. And it was really exciting. But the guy that I was with got a hard-on, not mentioning names.
Right.
He got a Woody.
Tom.
Yeah, no, I don't want to say Tom, because I know it's
Oh.
we could just say his name was E.
E.
E, that's it. And really good looking guy. He was like very much my type.
Mhm.
Very tall, about 6'2".
Right.
Gorgeous body, blue eyes, blonde hair, pink lips, just gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
And professional something, sports. He was in sports. He was an engineer, mechanical engineer.
Okay.
Very, very smart and very fun. He was like amazing. Anyway, so
See, you get distracted looking at yourself.
no, I'm just hating my hair
I
because
know,
I didn't
that's
get
what
to
I'm
do my
saying.
hair today. But no, I want to see it because it could be even worse.
No, you're looking.
He when he got a hard on, I started
Mm-hmm.
realizing that okay, he must be bisexual, but we never really talked about it. We talked about it a little bit.
Right.
So what I did one time is I had him on. This is so bad, but I know the viewers are going to like this, especially my new viewers.
Oh.
I had him on all fours, and I was underneath him. So I
Mm-hmm.
had him on all fours. I was underneath him. I was sticking a dildo in his mouth and one in his butt.
How the hell did you do that? Was you
I'm
like?
very talented,
I
George.
guess you freaking are. Jesus. You have like a twin sister
You
that
lay
came by?
down. You have one hand here and one
That's
hand
what
here.
I'm
Look,
Yeah, but okay, didn't you say this guy was like really tall?
very tall. He
And-
was on his hands and knees.
I
though.
know, but so he still would have been long.
No, his legs were open like this.
Yeah, but his
So he-
mouth is at one end and his ass is at the other.
Hello.
And you're not
He's
like
not that long.
I know, but you're not like a
George.
really
Trust me, I can do it.
damn.
I did it, and he came in like 2 seconds, and then he like pulled everything out and was like all like, "Ugh," like ashamed.
Wait a minute. If you had one in his ass and one in his mouth,
A dildo,
what were you doing to his penis?
sucking on it.
Aha,
It was
see,
very
there's the
hot.
part you left.
Very hot. Very
Uh-huh.
hot. Came in 2 seconds. Maybe like a minute. And then, okay, so let me get back to this, and,
Okay.
and I'll tell you my other story. Do you have any erotic stories that any girls have done to you?
Oh, I've got a couple.
Okay, well, after I read this, I
I'll-
want to
I'll
hear.
think of
So
one here.
prepare.
Okay.
Prepare for the audience, and they better be good, George.
They will be, trust me.
All right, so we got a little vibrator. It says while filleting. Oh wait, that was a bent dick.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was that a Chinese? It was a Australian boomerang penis.
Australian. Are you making fun of Australians?
I mean, you put it-
Don't talk about Australians on my show.
You're sucking one side and it's going on the other.
And mind you, authorities,
Hmm?
he doesn't know anything that's going on. Okay.
I have.
You have no idea what I'm talking about.
a
That's okay.
boomerang
Don't
dick.
make fun of Australians or Brits or any of those
Oh, okay.
people. Okay, so that was a classic, and I'm sure somebody I know on here is cracking up right now. By the way, I love kangaroos.
We're gonna run a station next week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good.
Baby kangaroo.
Hopping kangaroo. I actually do. I love them. They're cute. I love animals. All animals. Okay, so while, filleting your partner used any of the oral techniques described earlier, which we haven't read yet, but I'm sure we know last week we saw,
Mm-hmm.
you got to watch show 23 on how to give a hand job and a blow job.
To
It
a
was a
Coke
very
bottle.
quick version. Maybe one
Right.
time we'll do a whole show,
Of it.
for different viewers at different times.
Right.
George is like, right. Right.
Sure.
Anything you say. You had a hard on last week. I saw it.
It started
But that's
popping.
okay. Yeah. As an extra sexy bit of foreplay, run your exposed plastic vibrator up and down the bottom of his penis. I love that. And make gentle circles around, oh, wow, around the bottom, creating deeply satisfying stimuli. That's pretty hot. You go around the bottom. That's
like
kind
you
of
did with the bottle
because it's
last
like a
week.
tease. The thing I love most as a woman is to be teased for like a long time. That's what gets me wet because it's like you're just waiting and
Anticipating
waiting.
it?
Anticipating. It's all
Right.
here. Everything's here.
Oh, yeah.
Everything. Think about it.
Yeah.
Right? It's all mental. That's why my imagination sometimes is my fantasies are,
I guess
are
so.
more
Dildo in the
amazing
mouth,
than
one in the
anything.
ass, and underneath
I have
acrobats.
an amazing imagination, don't I? Lucky guy. Okay, so the most intense feelings, blah, 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 blah. Okay, hold on. However, if you insert the vibrator fully, its tip will just barely touch the prostate, the man's G-spot, which is more than enough to revolutionize his oral sexual experience. Woo. Some men prefer an in and out motion like this, George. Where's my Coke bottle?
Yeah, we don't have one.
Yeah, in and out. Here we go. I have this today.
Oh, no, I got something better for you.
I've got my hair. I've got my hair.
And it can go up and down when it lights up.
That would be painful. That's too big. You like it that size?
I've never had one in
Have
me.
you ever had a finger in your butt?
Yes, I have had that.
Do you like that? Guys like that. And it's normal. Answer the question. I
Well,
wanna hear it.
okay, I'll tell you the truth. Yes, but
Yeah.
my doctor
Well, why
refused to
would
give me
you
a
lie?
blowjob while he was doing it, so it wasn't.
You asked him for one? By the way, George, you never told me which hardwood flooring you like best.
Actually, the one you picked.
This one?
Yeah, I like
yeah,
that.
for the kitchen.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, I brought these in because I wanted to see you've seen my house, so I wanted you to see which one, you like best. Okay. ADD girl here. This is actually very exciting. Some men prefer that. The best position for this technique is for him to be on the floor or the bed with his legs bent and his knees high. That's kind of like a woman in the gynecologist. While you're between his knees or whatever position gives you access to his entire range of genitalia. Let me show a photo. Is this okay to show this photo?
I don't know.
Oh.
To be honest with you, it looks like it's educational.
Yeah, it's educational. This is.
I think I see it. Yeah. Okay.
Look, there's the samples. That's hysterical. Got to incorporate artistic design. I'm an
Right.
artist. There's no doubt about it. I've created Jadikins. Jadikins.com. Jadikins is baby and puppy tiny tuckers. They're very high-end faux fur and different materials for baby showers and
Right.
For sleeping. So I created that from nothing
Right.
to that. I created. I went to school for interior design, Berkeley in New Jersey, so I can't say Berkeley, California. Sounds a lot better.
And you
right?
know how to balance a 6-foot man.
And
at the
by
end
the
of
way, I
two
was a
dildos.
4.0 average. What's that?
You know how to balance a
Yes.
6-foot man at the
And
end
I'm
of two
very
dildos.
talented.
See?
A woman of many talents. Somebody wrote my bio, and there's the picture. Someone wrote the bio, and it was pretty intense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a woman of many talents. Yes.
See?
So I do a lot of things, and I also broker artists Universal. If you have a song you want to let me hear. Okay, so for some, this will be with him lying on his back. For others, the best way would be lying on his side. With your head resting between his legs.
Wouldn't that be
That's
like
pretty
a
hot.
wouldn't that be like a choke
Look at me,
position
I'm
from
like-
some wrestling WWE
I
thing
like
or something?
that. I like that. Exactly. Modified doggy. Some men find it more comfortable to accept the vibrator from doggy style position. What they mean is some men find it more erotic.
Right.
They don't find it comfortable. No man's comfortable on his hands and knees. They want it that way. Some men, what I found is most men really enjoy that, but they just don't admit it.
Okay.
I know my 2 new fans like that.
They probably do.
Yeah, no, I know they do. Let's see. Resting their arms in upper head position while you are sitting in a position below them. This is a great position in front of a mirror because your man can get an awesome view of your hard-working tongue and lips. Ooh, which he is going to love. That's pretty hot. Do you ever do it with the mirror? In front of the mirror?
Oh, I didn't say a mirror. I say last time I did it with a mirror, I cut my genitalia, so I stopped doing it. But in front of a mirror, yes.
Ow! These are bedtime stories, not erotic S&M stories. Hey, some people like S&M.
A lot of people do.
Yeah, bondage is good, but I don't like S&M.
Yeah, I don't want to be. I'm not into being like tortured in the middle of sex. It just doesn't do it for me.
Okay, speaking of which, here's a good story. This is a guy that I now hate because I told you about the domestic violence.
Right.
One time we were having sex. I'm going to close my book for a minute and tell you a story. We were
Okay.
having sex, and you know, he knew I liked to be tied up, so we talked about it.
Right.
And so okay, so picture this. This is a very private thing I'm sharing with the audience
Okay,
here.
and we're ready,
Okay.
including your new listeners.
Yes, the new listeners. I hope they enjoy it.
I'm sure they will.
I wish you even knew how funny that is. I had a 4-poster waterbed back in the day, and it had mirrors on the ceiling, and it had mirrors in the back. So
Okay.
when someone is making love,
Doggy style or
you
whatever,
can see.
right?
Well,
Yeah.
no, even just laying down, it was beautiful. It was actually very
So you could
sensual.
see it from the top,
Yeah.
and see it from like if
Yes.
they were facing it.
It was a colonial style bed, so it wasn't a kinky bed, but it could be. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Colonials
a
were
lot
pretty
of stuff.
kinky. I'm telling you, back then, those
What
people
was
used to
the colonial
people. Yeah, oh yeah.
Colonial people.
They come over on the Santa Franca Maria or something, and I think they humped the whole way.
Exactly. I love it. Colonial people. Colonial people. Anyway, it was like it was beautiful. It was a bed that had like shelving in it and stuff, and
Right.
it had a mirror in the back. Commercial.
Place to hit
Had a mirror.
gadgets.
Have to sneeze. Sorry. You talk.
A place to hide gadgets. At you, a place to hide
Oh my
gadgets.
God. Please keep going. So it had like it was clear.
Right.
It was beautiful. It was really pretty, and it had the mirrors on it. And I'll never forget. Anyway, I'm like, oh, you know what's funny? The guy that I told you I loved, Matthew.
Right.
He was like, I want you to get rid of this bed, and I'm like, what? He made me get rid of the bed.
So you got rid of it for Matthew?
I did.
Why didn't he like it?
Because other guys were in it.
Were they still
I
like?
was younger, and I was.
Wait a minute, other guys were in it. You mean in the mirror? So you were there making out, and he was watching them?
Exactly, right?
Hey, look! Every time I make out with you, there's other
You
guys
know,
in the room.
The guy was really in love with me, and I
Right.
was really in love with him. And
So what happened?
I get what he's.
I know what you said.
What happened was he
Yeah.
was cheating, and I
Cheating,
found
right.
out, and I'm not putting up with that. He wanted to marry me after.
Well, then how could he
used to
really
stare-
loved you if he did that?
I mean, I really feel not
Mm-hmm.
just because of the way not because of what he said, the way he said it. He was like, "Marry me, please. I know I have a problem." Like he used to look at other women all the time. I can't say he cheated and that I know about it, but a woman knows.
Right. You can
He
always
was
gender
young.
tell.
He was young. He was 11 years younger than me.
Wow.
So he wasn't.
You cougar, you.
I met him very young.
Wow.
I know. Is that a cougar or a puma? What's the cougar?
Cougar is a. Well, no, you would have been a.
UB?
You would have been a male. That's a
You
cougar.
be.
That's a cougar.
Wanna be.
Because it's an older woman after a younger guy.
Oh, well.
That's a
okay.
cougar.
I was after him. I saw him and he was hot.
See?
He was hot in a way that maybe most girls wouldn't think he's hot. He was thin
Right.
and not nerdy looking, very sexy. Like he had dark hair and blue eyes, which normally I don't like dark hair, but he had dark hair and blue eyes. And he
eyes,
was
right.
just sexy.
I think the blue eyes get you because I've noticed every
I
time you
like
mention
light-
blue eyes.
yeah.
You mentioned light hair you like,
I like light hair.
but you said blue eyes on
Blue
both
or
type
green?
of people or
What-
green.
Pick up your glasses. What do you got? I know you got light eyes. Okay.
I've got blue eyes.
Carol. By the way, I love that show, Coffee with Carol.
Oh yeah,
It's a cute show.
Great show.
And
huh?
I love the picture.
Oh, you
It's
did?
really
Yeah.
cute. When is it on though? I've seen it on
She
YouTube,
just,
but not on
yeah,
the
she's been
actual
doing it
live
just
show.
periodically. She hasn't been doing
Okay.
like a steady.
She should come on my show.
She should.
She might just smack me. All right, so George, so what happened to me was, speaking of the bed.
Right. The
So
colonial
he-
one you get
yeah,
rid
he
of.
tied me up.
Mhm.
He put my legs behind my head. So the sex was intense. He had my legs tied behind my.
He
my
tied
wrist.
them.
Well, there were handcuffs involved and some like.
so he kind of like hog tied you in a way.
Like, no, isn't hog tie the other way backwards or does it matter?
No.
Look, see these. These are very good. These are silk ties and these
Right.
work very well.
Well, yeah, they're
'cause
not
they
gonna
don't
rip that
hurt.
easy.
See, I'm like, see, look. I'm like, look, see, okay.
Did you ever tie yourself up and couldn't get out?
I've tied myself up though.
Mm-hmm.
There are times, okay, sometimes I told you I masturbate to get out.
And-
Just to get out because I got to go to work. I got to
Right.
come to the studio.
And,
And
you
I need a
tied
quick
yourself
one.
up doing this?
I have tied myself up
Masturbating yourself?
in my own fantasy. Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes, I have.
You
Oh
are
yeah.
multi-talented.
I'm very.
Damn.
You don't even know. If you only knew. Guys around the world would be jerking off because
I think they are.
I do.
especially
I
new
tie
listeners.
myself. I do all kinds of shit. I can't even get into it though. Not yet. Not yet. If I ever get like a real show where I actually get paid, maybe
Right.
I'll start
Then you
divulging
start
some
divulging more.
serious secrets. Yeah.
Until then, you are not.
I'm
gonna
waiting
hear
for Jenny
anything.
McCarthy to call me. All right, so listen.
Mm-hmm.
He ties me up. He lit a candle. Back in the day, they had a ceramic thing like this.
Mm-hmm.
On top of it was water. The bottom was a candle. The top was water and potpourri. So
I
it was
remember those,
potpourri
yeah.
was big. Remember that? And
Yeah.
like I don't know when it was.
80s, 90s.
90. It was 90.
Early
it was after
90s.
mid 90s. This
Yeah.
was. So we had the potpourri thing. I'm all tied up. We're having like romantic but sexy intense sex. I wonder if these people out here hear this.
They're
And,
masturbating now too.
I know they're like the guy next door with the.
Yeah, I'm sure. He's probably got a
I can't
thing
wait
right
to have
the
him on the
door.
show. Exactly, a little cup. So, excuse me. We were done. Everything was intense. It was sexy. It was it was hot. He would talk to me. That's another thing I like when a guy talks to me.
Right.
Like just says like amazing shit.
So you
not
like it like
corny shit.
you're in the middle of it. You know, it's
I like when a
mad
guy looks
passion.
me
It's
right
kind
in the eye.
of it's kind of passionate right now. You're looking into each other's eyes, and he's saying, "Baby, what are you making me for dinner tomorrow night?"
And I go, fuck you, asshole, just fuck me. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. You got to see Jenny McCarthy's thing where she has this skit where it's on her show, Dirty, Sexy, Funny. And she has this skit, and it's this guy, like she's like, come. She
Right.
wants him to come. So she's saying, come. I fucking love her. All right, so check it out. So he goes to the bathroom. Now, I was blindfolded
Okay.
and gagged, I believe.
Wow.
Yes. Oh, I love that. All that shit. Okay, so anyway, yes, I'm divulging. Hello, Mom. Hello, Dad.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, what are you going to
New
do?
listeners.
They all have, everybody, the more I talk to people, they all have crazy shit they're into,
Everybody
but they don't
does.
tell.
Everybody
I'm
does.
telling, okay? So, and I'm telling to enhance people's sexual experiences so they cannot be afraid and share with your partner.
So if you're going to hate to date him, you can at least
Hate to date. If you're
Love
gonna hate
the-
to date 'em, yeah. I mean, by the way, this doesn't mean I hate men, okay? For my new fans, doesn't mean I hate men. It's I
Right.
hate them, but I date them because people say, "Oh, he does this and he does this," and they complain, but they still date him. That's
Right.
all that means, okay? So don't take things out of context like you always do, new viewers. So it's I hate him, but I date him.
Right.
It's just a joke. Be so fucking serious. So anyway, what do you call it? Oh, all of a sudden I heard psh, like pop. So I did this with my. Okay, so picture this.
trying to move it away from your eyes.
Yeah, I was going to take the blindfold. Yeah, I've got and I was trying to move it away from my eyes. And I see a fire, like a flame on my dresser.
Oh shit.
Yes.
The potpourri exploded,
Yes.
didn't it?
So then yes, it exploded because it didn't have enough water.
Right.
So I go like this and I see it and I'm like, like trying to,
Yeah, explain that to the fire company.
No, the first thing I pictured was my bones and charred,
Yeah,
like
tied up?
tied like this, and my mom finding me.
Like, yeah.
Wait, I can't do it in this fucking chair. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. No, like this. Ah! Okay, so I see him. He runs in and he whips the thing off the dresser. Doesn't come for me. He whips the thing off the dresser because it was in flames. And next thing you know, the flames are on the floor.
Well, yeah, why would you whip
Because
it?
well,
Just a
Who
reaction?
knows what to do? What are you going to do? It's a
You-
flame. He wanted to
Wait a
get
minute.
it off the.
Did you say you were in the bedroom?
I was tied up.
But you were
with
in a
my-
bedroom?
Yeah.
Okay. And in the bedroom, do you have a bathroom in there?
Not in the bedroom,
But-
but it was right outside of it.
That's what I'm saying. So you couldn't rain and grab a cup of water, came back in and dumped it on it?
What the fuck? I was doing my thing. Are they?
They
this
can
is-
see it. Yeah, they can still see it. Don't worry.
Better not
Yeah,
be.
don't
All
worry.
right.
You'll see it. When you
No,
put
so
it up,
what
it's
happened
there.
was he hit the thing off the dresser and it
Right.
went on the floor, and so the floor was lighting on fire.
Oh,
And he
yeah.
was and I'm sitting there. Imagine this. I'm in handcuffs. It's not like you can get the tie off.
Right.
And I couldn't get out. So all I was thinking was, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. And thank God he just stamped it out on the floor.
Well, didn't you guys have good sex before that, though?
It was amazing.
Well, see, then you could have
It was
died.
worth it.
See, that's what I'm saying. You could have died happy.
But that would have been very painful.
Yeah, having your ass burnt, sure.
Oh my God.
Especially in the position you're in.
Yeah.
Your ass would have probably got it first.
Oh my God.
Not even your legs. I mean, your ass would have been on fire.
Can I just tell you, that would have been the most embarrassing thing ever. Like, imagine that article. What would it say, George?
Yeah. Oh, it would say, former Playmate model found tied up in a hog position with her ass burnt first.
Oh my God, wait a minute. I forgot.
With the expression on her face is,
slippers
oh
on.
my God.
So, George,
Yes.
I want you to share with the audience. What is your story, your bedtime story? Tell me.
Okay. Well, let's see. We're going into an erotic story, right? And it's
What's
something
that?
something that's happened, something real, right?
Yeah.
Okay. A long time ago. See, I'm kind of I like the exhibitionist sort of thing. So I think it's kind of funny. I think it's fun to do it in a place where you can get caught, but not
Like?
exactly get caught.
Like some ideas.
Like outside in an area and
Just heard about this, yeah.
in an enclosed area, but it's kind of there's the risk of being seen but not really caring.
Right.
So so there was one time a long time ago that me and my ex were outside. Now I bought this car for pieces to build onto my other car.
Sorry, Mom.
And
Go ahead.
so they delivered it. And well, They delivered out in my backyard. Well, my backyard was connected. It's the East Coast. You know how they run back there. You got the
Oh,
houses,
yeah.
but the
Love the
backyards
East Coast.
backyards are opened,
East Coast peeps.
but they're not really,
Yeah.
they're all separate, but they're open.
Yeah.
So I walked out there, and it was raining. So I walked outside, and I went out to look at the car, and I was out there looking. It just was gently raining at the time.
Okay.
Well, my ex was up in the house, and I could see her in the bedroom window, and she was like motioning for something, right? And I
Like
couldn't
there's
see.
a fire behind her?
Yeah, or something like that. It was kind of like someone just knocked her potpourri over, and she was tied up and couldn't get the hell out. Something like that.
And you see your leg like, "Ah." By the way, do you like my slippers?
Oh, they're very cute with a lamb chop.
For bedtime, yeah. Bath and Body. So what happened? She was waving to you for
she was
what?
waving something. I couldn't see what she was saying, so
Okay.
I like motioned her out.
I'm
and
listening.
So she
I'm
pulls
just-
she pulls open the window, and she
Okay.
goes, "Well, I come out, but it's raining." I'm like, "Just come on out." I said, "Check it out. We got the car delivered and everything."
Yeah.
So she comes
I
down.
know where this is going, George.
Yeah, so she comes down, and we're outside, and we're looking at the car, and it's like, this is kind of cool. I got that for the parts and that and everything. And we're sitting out there, and she put her arm around me and stuff like that. We're sitting there talking for a little bit outside.
Romantic.
And I just kind of like looked around, and I was just like, because the way the rain was hitting her and everything, she had on
Yeah.
a white T-shirt.
Oof.
She had on, so I was like, damn, she looks really hot right
Did you
now.
tell her?
Yeah, I did.
Women like to hear
because
that.
Well,
If
actually, what I did was I took my hand up, and she had like the rain going down her face. I kind of brushed it away from her eye and moved her hair over for the side,
Right.
And I was like, you look so hot
Hot.
right now. And she's like, wow.
Right now? Wait, what does that mean, right now? When a
Right
guy
now.
says right now, don't say right now.
Well,
you know why? You look
why?
so hot.
Yeah?
Don't say right now, because it sounds like right now you look hot, but you normally
Well,
don't.
no, I mean because of the rain was coming on her. Because she always looks hot. She
Yeah.
always looked hot, but
Yeah.
because of the rain, it was like right that point in time.
wanted to do it.
Yeah, it was kind of like one of those deals where. So I was like, you know what? So I just leaned over, put my hand, rushed around the back of her neck, and I pulled her to me. And we just started kissing a little bit and everything.
Georgie,
I took her
get
up against the
down.
back part of the car that they just delivered. Now we didn't go inside; we were on the outside. But we were kissing so passionate that she moved backwards, and she was up against the car. So now we're really starting to get into this.
Keep going.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. So we're going. I'm gently putting my hands down her, running down her chest, running around the back of her thighs and all over the place. Now she's just starting to pant like crazy.
Really? Just from your touches?
Yeah, just from my
I'm going
touches.
to have to check this out.
Yeah, so she's like really getting into this because we were French kissing while
There
we're
was a
doing
lot of
this.
chemistry,
There was
too.
Yeah, there was a lot of
of
kissing.
chemistry.
There was a lot of it just felt erotic at the
Yeah.
time. So she's getting pretty like doing the heavy breathing and stuff like that. So I just took her and I lifted up. I took the bottom part of her shirt and just took her shirt right off. Now she's leaning up against the car. She's just in her bra now and the shorts she had on or whatever. So now I'm starting to kiss the top part of her chest. Now I'm not going for her breast exactly yet, but I'm kissing the top part of her chest, and I'm just like slowly just massaging and rubbing on the top part and kissing around, going up the back of her neck and stuff
Keep
like
going.
that. So yeah,
I'm getting hot right now.
so we're there, and the best experience about the whole thing is the simple fact that, she took off my shirt then. Of course, I was younger, more built, so I didn't care if anybody see me. Now, if they did, it'd be like, what the hell?
No,
Someone
stop.
called the Martians in.
Stop,
but,
stop.
But so
Martian?
some blobs
You like
out there.
Martians? Some blob. Stop.
So
You're a hot piece of ass.
well, thank you.
Don't you forget it.
Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. You know you are. I sit on your lap after every show. I sit on your lap. What do you think?
And type.
Yeah, and type exactly, and try to fix titles. What do you think? I sit on everybody's lap.
Well, I hope not. But so we're out there, and now she took my shirt off. Now she's really getting into this because she's taking her nails just like a little bit and digging them in the back. Not too much.
Do you like
'cause
that?
I do to a certain extent, but I don't like
Okay.
where you're drawing blood sort
Yeah,
of.
you don't like the pain.
No.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I
either.
like
Nothing painful.
the pressure and the feeling of the like pulling you close to
Yeah.
them, but not digging in and
Right.
drawing blood or anything.
Right, yeah. You're
But
not a vampire.
No.
Okay.
So she's doing it. Now we're getting more into it. Now I'm just totally forgetting that we're in the back of the freaking yard. Apparently she is too. So the next thing you know, I start kissing down between her cleavage, and I'm going down her stomach. Now she still had her shorts on. So as I'm going down, the further I go down, the further I lower her shorts when I get down to that area. So
You know what's hot? When a guy takes his teeth and takes your underwear off with his teeth.
oh, see,
That's
that's
hot.
the part I did do, and that's what I'm getting to.
Oh.
Because what I did was, as I was going down, I took her shorts and was sliding them down with my hands as I was going down, so that way would leave the underwear for my teeth to grab the top part.
Look at me. I like, keep going.
So yeah, so we get
got
to
the
this.
visual.
Yeah, and we get down, and I took the top part of my teeth, the top part of her thing, because she had a little bow. I remember was a bow, and it was like a big white bow that she had right at the top part.
Big white bow?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
on
just
the-
like a
on the-
little
on the,
underwear, just a
okay.
bow, and that's what I grabbed hold of the teeth. I was hoping it
Did you rip
wouldn't
that
pull
bow
off.
off, George?
Actually, no, it didn't come off. I was hoping.
Weird sound. Sorry.
Me talking,
I thought
maybe.
No. I'm so sorry. I thought I heard music in the back. I was like, what?
So, and as I'm doing this, I slowly slid her pants down, and then I got down to that because by the time I got down to that area, now my head was level with her underwear, but her pants were down, her shorts were down. So now I took my teeth and started pulling it down, and she just allowed me to do this. I mean, she was just so.
Of course.
Yeah, she was.
Were
yeah.
you dating or were you married at the time?
We were together about 3 years.
Wow, and it still was hot sex?
Oh yeah.
How long did you have hot sex?
All the way till we separated. I have not had any of my exes that we've never broken up that we didn't have hot sex the whole way through our entire, including my ex-wife. We did.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, so you've had good sex too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so now we had it down, and the biggest thing I guess to make this long story short would be
No,
that,
you can keep it long.
I
Why
can
do you
keep
have
it
to
long?
shorten up a story?
Okay, that's
well,
true.
why would you want to shorten up a story like this? This is a bedtime story.
This is true. So
As a matter of fact, I'd slow it down a little, and I'd tell it like
get more detailed into it.
and I would just slow the. Yeah.
Okay.
So I took her pants and I pulled them down like this with my hands. Actually, she was a
No. Yeah,
beautifully hipped girl. So
yeah, she was. As a matter of fact, she was very busty.
I
very,
remember.
yeah.
Hot
so,
piece of ass.
Yeah. So as I slid
She's
her
watching
pants
now.
down.
Hello. Hello, B.
And so we went on to her. Like I said, I took my teeth, pulled down. It got it down so far because she had her legs, but then she
Right.
kind of released a little bit because she had the anxiousness going.
Mm-hmm.
So she released a little bit, and it went down so far, and then it just dropped the rest of the way. It got down like the top part of the
But
knee.
she was laying down in
no,
the car.
she was standing.
Oh, you
we
were in the car?
outside.
You were out.
I still had her against the car.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's even hotter.
Yeah.
So it wasn't in the car.
No,
it was
we
against-
weren't in the car. We
You
were
out
outside
in the backyard.
In the backyard, a wide open backyard with
I'm not
neighbors.
going to say who just told me a story like that he was screwing his girlfriend on the lawn at like 5 in the morning. That's hot.
And that's exactly because this was at nighttime and it was raining.
Because you can get caught.
Yeah, you can. But, I don't know if the neighbors were watching, and frankly,
Oh,
I
they were-
didn't care. Yeah, they were probably, if anything. Even if a woman was watching, she's probably this is...
I'm kind of both. I'm an exhibition,ist but I'm a voyeur as well.
Right, yeah.
I can do both.
Yeah, I don't mind being
Like the
watched.
green door?
Yeah, I've
ever
been
go to the
there.
green door?
I've
Let's
been
go.
there. Yeah, let's go down.
Let's go right now. Let
We're
me
gonna
tell you, if
shut
I
the
didn't have
show
my
down.
daughter every night, okay, if I
hang out once
wasn't
in a while.
a single mom, I would be out there. But that's okay. I'm it's in here. But go ahead.
And that's all
I'm
that
sorry. I
matters.
didn't
No,
I didn't mean
that's
to
okay.
interrupt. I want to hear the story.
So what
Look,
we
I
had...
feel like I'm reading a hot, sexy. And then he pulled her pants down.
Yeah.
And then with his teeth, he slowly, gently slid the underwear down as he was pulling the shorts down too, and drop right outside in the evening. When was this?
It was late at night. It was
Late
evening
at
time.
night?
Yeah.
In the evening,
was
as
probably like 10
neighbors were
o'clock at night.
peeping through their windows and watching his stiff, hard cock
Oh,
pressed
it
up
was
against
plenty
her.
stiff. Yeah.
George, you got to say it sexy.
You
Pressed
gotta-
up
you gotta
against
call.
her. Oh, okay. Let's take the call. Go for it. Ask
Yeah.
George if any ass grabbing was going on. Okay.
They got a caller on there? Hello, caller.
Hey, how's it going? This is Brandon.
Brandon. Oh, I love that name. Hi, Brandon.
Hello, this is someone that knows you, Johnny.
Oh, another person that knows Joni from the East Coast. Oh, Joni Donato. How are you?
So the topic, I'm doing great. I'm kind of excited about the topic.
Oh, you're
The
excited?
topic is
Yes, you're excited about the
exotic
topic?
bedtime story?
Yes, I would like to know. We were talking about stories that we had. One where I was tied up, and unfortunately, we had a little fire, and I almost didn't get out. So that was erotic until all of a sudden I told that part. I'm sure the guys didn't like it. But we also covered like small vibrators in men's butts when they're laying on their back as a woman is performing oral sex. Do you like that? Be
well,
honest.
I don't know about the definitely level of sex. I definitely, I mean, the stories that I like are the ones that you hope are going to come true.
Okay, like tell me a story. If I were together with you, now mind you, nobody knows your name. Nobody knows who you are. I mean, they know you're Brandon, but nobody knows who Brandon is. They don't know your face. Your call came up blocked. So please do tell us. Tell us a story. What would you do to me? I want to hear, because you said you like stories that are true. What would you do to me, Brandon? By the way, I fucking love that name. Let's just say I'm kissing you and I slide my fingers up the back of your neck and I grab onto your hair. What would you do?
Oh my goodness. So the first thing I would do is I would start with having had a conversation, letting you know when I was going to get a chance to see you next, because everything else I was going to tell you is what I would be hoping would come true. And now, did you say tied up?
Yeah. 10 minutes later. Yes, tied up. Do you like that?
Oh my goodness. I'm driving.
I like this guy.
I would untie you. I would untie you with my teeth, but that would be the first thing I would do is I would untie you because I want you to be able to move freely to participate and enjoy what it is that I start with. Now, we have to start with, let's talk about those pretty feet of yours.
Oh, yes.
Hold
on.
Having had a chance. Am I going too fast? I'm like,
well, I'm trying to masturbate. No, I like it. Keep going. No, keep going. Okay, so the feet. I just got I just got a pedicure. I'm wearing a dark color. It's like a dark taupe. You know what a taupe is? It's the interior designer in me. Taupe is like a grayish brownish. It's a very sexy color. It's very hot right now.
Are you wearing that right now?
No, I'm actually wearing like a Victoria's Secret robe. It's nothing sexy. I just have a robe on.
She's wearing a taupe on her toenails. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm driving and I'm not watching, but I'm gonna watch. So do me a favor as we're getting ready to get into the story. Hold your feet up to the camera.
Okay, well, there's a problem here because I got a silly chair. Hold on, George. Tell me if you can see this, George.
Yes, you can see your feet.
All right, here you go.
She's got them up against the back of the wall now, Brandon.
Brandon, I got a microphone in my head. Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh my goodness, I can only imagine.
So when you see this later.
Yeah, we can't.
Can you see this?
Can't hear her well, but she said, "Can you see this?"
Can you see this?
I'll definitely be looking. Oh my goodness, I can hear it. I'll definitely be looking later. Oh.
She's rubbing her feet right now.
We would start with that. We would start with making sure that you, in all of the toes issues that you've had, when I say issues, meaning the interviews and the auditions and the what do you call it? When you
she's gonna suck her own toes.
The YouTube on the street thing. This is going to be completely different because this is something that ends up being a little more intimate, and from the
Ew, I've never
getting a chance to suck on each. Say it again?
She's actually sucking her own toes right now.
I'm actually sucking my own toes for the first time in my whole life. Oh, that's pretty hot right there, look.
Yeah.
Did you just say you're sucking your own toes?
Yeah, she's actually sucking her own toes. You're going to have to watch this video later, trust me.
Oh my God.
I've never done that shit in my life, but I'm doing it for you, Brandon.
Well, I appreciate that, but I would be handling that, and then but I'd have to have your hands available to then urge me to come up a little higher, and then from there, sucking on the inside of your ankle, and then working my way up to the back of your knee. Now, what we would have to understand is, are you flexible?
Am I what?
Yeah, she's flexible. We can just watch her suck
am I
her
flexible?
own toe.
Hello, I'm sucking my own toe. Am I flexible? Look how flexible
Are you really doing that? Oh my God.
She has both of her heads. Both of her heads. Yeah, there we go.
You have no idea. You have to watch the show, and look, I'm sucking my.
She's so flexible. It just made me think she had two heads.
So
look at that.
So
That's
then,
hysterical.
I mean, from that point, we just have to make sure that because you've never done it before, I would imagine maybe it doesn't feel as good to you as the visual would feel for me. But I would then have to start eating you out, and then
wait.
Getting you ready.
Wait, but getting to the eating out part, like you can't just go right to I would eat you out. You have to talk about how you would lick, lick from the ankle to the inner thigh. Yeah, I would guide your head.
The best thing to do
I
is
would make you tease me.
Tease the woman. I always, when I'm doing it.
Give me tips.
Yeah, when I always do it, I always
tips
make sure.
From nips, tease the woman.
Tease the woman. Always tease them. Never
Tips
go
from
right
nips.
for the vagina
Right,
instantly.
right.
Always lick around the outer part, like around the thigh and the lip part, right in between there a lot.
But George, Brandon doesn't know that he has all this time. I'm sure if I got together with Brandon. Yeah.
It's probably because I just haven't had any in so long.
Well, I'll teach you.
He's going right
Brandon,
for it.
I know. He's like,
the pussy. Guy that's starving, and what's he going to do? He's going to eat.
Brandon, you know what? You can eat me out for hours. I love when a guy takes his time and does not never say, did you come? Never make the goal never make the goal like, did you come, and come, like Jenny, right? Come. It's all about the journey, and I mean it. It's all about the foreplay. It's all about the journey. It's about teasing her. So I love everything you're saying. I would just make sure if you came right up to my vagina, I would put your head back down to my ankles, and I'd make you lick really slowly and take like 10 minutes just licking my legs and
Brandon's
licking
just
me,
gonna take
maybe even
control,
more.
make
Oh,
sure you do it
no,
the
I
way
wouldn't
she
take control.
wants
I
it.
like a guy to take control. I do. I can do both, but I do like when a guy takes control. Oh, why don't you tell me my boobs hanging out?
That I would
I was
almost think
looking.
it was selfish. So, I mean, that works for me. You
Yeah.
could just push me on past your leg and back to your feet. We could spend an hour just on that.
Please, okay, let me talk about toe sucking with you, because that is one of my favorite things. Like, one time I had a guy that was putting it in and out while he was sucking my toes. So he had my leg up, and he
I've
was
done
sucking
that,
my toes
yeah.
and going
That's
in and
fun.
out. That was hot.
Yeah,
You've
it
done
is.
that? Have you done that,
That's what I'd be
Brandon?
getting ready for. With one foot cupping the side of my face, with the other one rolling on my ear and moving back down to my mouth. That would
Okay.
be-
He has to call at
Okay.
the last
Bing,
minute.
bing, bing. You're the winner. You're the winner. You are the winner. That's so fucking hot. You got 2 feet on your face. I love it. Cupping, he said.
Mm-hmm.
Cupping his face. I love it, love it, love it. And so you're going in and out right now, Brandon? Brandon, I'm going to masturbate to you
over.
tonight. Pulled over.
I pulled over.
Are you
I just
touching
wish I could
yourself?
Go to a computer right now.
Are you touching yourself? You need to watch the show.
So tell me this. What time is it where you are right now?
Well, we're all over the world, so it's 7 o'clock East Coast time. 7:30. What time is it? 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Wait,
It
your
actually-
clock is wrong. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I never
It's
set the
8 o'clock
hour.
East
Yeah,
Coast
8 o'clock,
time,
yeah.
and it's
A
5
better
o'clock.
question is, what time does the show end?
The show's
In about 6 minutes.
No, actually, in about a minute because
No.
we're at the top of the
No,
hour
no, no,
right now.
no. I'm getting off. Stop it, George. Let him speak.
But it will be uploaded,
You have
and you can check it out
Brandon, you have a hot voice. I want to meet you. You remind me. You sound like this guy Chris that called last week. 2 hot guys. I want both of them.
at the same time.
Sting. Yes, at the same time. Absolutely. Listen, you are so hot. I want you to continue. So you have 1 foot on one side, cupping your cheek, and the other one in your mouth, like, oh, keep going.
Oh man, cupping my mouth and then swirling your toes above my lips and letting me kiss and smell and suck and kiss and taste your feet. But all the while,
For how long?
keeping a nice rhythm. Well,
A
when
rhythm.
you're doing that and giving your legs a little bit of a break,
Look at me, I'm like-
letting me go down, rolling back around, letting you be on top for a little while. But
No.
gonna go at it for
Stay
about
where you are.
3
Okay,
hours.
wait. What I want you to do is not go in yet. I want you to tease.
You wanna
tease.
him to use the head to
No
tease with?
rhythm. Yeah, I want him to tease. Yeah. This is so bad. This is
I thought
bedtime
you were saying
story.
in and out, as in we were making love while I was.
I
doing
know, but
it.
I want you to
That's what you
tease
were
me.
saying.
I want you to tease me. I don't want you to go in yet.
Oh, well,
George is getting an erection. He's got a big heart on. Look at that. Big heart on. George, now I got to take care of you.
Yeah, damn it. There's no rain out there either.
He's cute. You're cute, Brandon. I can tell you're a cutie. Look, he's like, Woohoo. Where
I'm
do
gonna
you?
have to get some frequent flyer miles. Is what I'm.
Hell yeah. Where do you live? Can you tell me, or do you have to make up the place? Because I'm gonna fly to you.
That could work too.
Yeah. You're not married, right?
So
Please. You're not
I-
married. No.
I am not married.
Good.
No.
Okay. Because I don't mess with married men, and everyone knows that now.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Which is why, again, the theme of the bedtime story is the best bedtime story is one that you hope will come true.
Oh. Well, thank you so much for calling. And if you know me, then you might know my number, and you have to call me later, so we could finish this.
I will.
You are
I
hot,
definitely will. Well,
Brandon.
thank
I
you for
love
letting
you.
me-
Thank
letting
you.
me share that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Woo!
And happy belated birthday.
Thank you. Happy belated birthday.
Tell that to the producer.
Yes. Happy
Oh, cool.
belated birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very
I
much.
was like, what does he mean? Mine's in July. Send flowers. Bye, baby.
Flowers. Bye-bye now.
You gonna end the show, or are you just gonna sit there and?
Oh, bye. Look, hold on. This is for Brandon. I just want to say you are good. Kiss the love. Hey, am I on?
Yeah, you're still on, so you can say goodbye. Next week. You got a topic for next week, or don't you know yet?
Bedtime stories.
Ooh, keeping on going, huh?
I hope Brandon calls.
Bye-bye.
Bye.